Wait, that simple bottle of apple cider vinegar in your kitchen isn't just for salads. It may hold the missing key to why stubborn belly fat won't move, no matter what diet, walk, or routine you've tried. Welcome to Senior Club, your trusted place for simple, practical tips that help you stay strong, independent, and full of energy at every stage of life. Here, we focus on the everyday choices that matter most after 60, the ones that can quietly reshape your health and help you wake up lighter, steadier, and more confident in every step. Apple cider vinegar isn't new. For generations, it's been tucked into family kitchens, in pickles, salads, and remedies passed down through time. But here's the twist: most people still don't know the real reason it works for weight loss. And it's not because it magically melts fat, it works in a far deeper, more surprising way inside your body. And here's where most people go wrong: they give up too soon, not realizing that the timing, the amount, even how it's prepared, can mean the difference between results you can see, or nothing at all. And when that happens, stubborn weight just sits there quietly raising risks for blood sugar spikes, fatigue, and low confidence. The best news: you don't need expensive diets, miracle pills, or exhausting routines. When you learn how apple cider vinegar really works, you can use it as a safe, natural tool to calm cravings, balance blood sugar, and finally give your body a fair chance to let go of the weight that's been holding you back. By the end of this video, you'll know the real secret of why apple cider vinegar helps with weight loss, and exactly how to use it step by step, without the mistakes that stop so many people from seeing results. And I promise, at least one truth will surprise you. So grab your chair, get comfortable, and don't miss this next part. Because what you're about to learn could change how you see this simple kitchen staple for the rest of your life. Remember, I'm not a health coach. This video is for education and awareness, based on research into senior health and wellness. Always check with your healthcare provider for advice that fits your personal needs. Now, let's start with something most people get wrong about apple cider vinegar. What if the real reason apple cider vinegar works for weight loss isn't what you think, and believing the wrong idea is why so many people try it? Wait, and end up frustrated when nothing changes. You've heard the stories. Some people drop pounds and feel lighter, while others see no change at all. Why does it work wonders for one person, yet fail completely for another? It feels unfair, doesn't it? You drink it, you wait, but the stubborn belly fat doesn't move. And the truth is, it's not your fault. Could it be that most people are focusing on the wrong thing, and completely missing the deeper reason apple cider vinegar changes how your body handles weight? Here's the surprising truth: it has nothing to do with burning fat directly. In fact, chasing that myth is what keeps thousands stuck. The real power of apple cider vinegar works in a far deeper way, inside your blood sugar, your cravings, and your metabolism. And once you see it, you'll never look at that bottle the same way again. As the years go by, weight feels harder to control. Pants fit tighter, even when you're eating carefully. The metabolism slows, leaving you drained, while cravings creep in late at night, that hollow pull in your stomach that won't let you rest, no matter how much willpower you use. That's why so many turn to apple cider vinegar, hoping it's the answer. But here's the truth: thousands try it each year, and most never see real change. They sip it, wait, and give up, without realizing that one simple detail made all the difference between success and disappointment. So let me ask you, could you be using apple cider vinegar the wrong way, without even knowing it? Because once you uncover the real reason it works, you'll see why this ordinary bottle can reshape cravings, energy, and stubborn fat, but only when used the right way. Let's clear the air about apple cider vinegar. It's not a miracle pill in a bottle. It doesn't burn fat by magic. And it's not some quick fix that makes pounds vanish overnight. Believing those myths is why so many people start with hope, and end up staring at the same stubborn number on the scale. Each sip leaves you waiting, watching, and wondering why nothing changes, and too often, that disappointment makes seniors give up completely. But here's the surprising truth: apple cider vinegar works in a far deeper way. Not by melting fat directly, but by calming cravings, balancing blood sugar, and nudging your metabolism back into rhythm. And once you see that, you'll understand why this ordinary kitchen staple can become one of the most powerful tools for lasting weight control. Here's the real secret of apple cider vinegar: it doesn't melt fat on contact. What it does is even more powerful. It helps slow down how sugar rushes into your blood after meals. That means fewer wild spikes, fewer draining crashes, and steadier energy your body can actually use. Think of it like riding a sugar roller coaster. Without vinegar, every meal can send you soaring up, restless, jittery, and then crashing down into exhaustion, hunger, and late-night cravings. With vinegar, that ride steadies. No wild swings, just smoother energy that lasts. And here's where it matters most. Steadier blood sugar means your body stores less fat, your cravings quiet down, and you finally feel satisfied without needing that extra bite. Suddenly, your days feel calmer, your focus sharper, and your pants a little looser. This is the hidden science most health coaches never explain. But here's the catch, it only works if you use apple cider vinegar the right way. And that's where most people go wrong. After 60, your body changes in ways you can feel. Metabolism slows, stubborn belly fat clings harder, muscles shrink faster, and cravings sneak in when you least expect them. But here's the part most people never see. Every sugar spike quietly drains your energy, weakens your strength, and even clouds your memory. Until one day, you realize just how much has been stolen. Have you noticed how the same meals that once kept you moving now leave you heavy, sluggish, or craving more food just hours later? That isn't weakness. It's simply your body's balance shifting with age. The good news? Research shows apple cider vinegar, used the right way, can steady blood sugar swings. That means calmer cravings, steadier energy, and even clearer thinking, giving your body a chance to work with you instead of against you. And that's why so many seniors who use apple cider vinegar properly start to feel lighter, sharper, and more in control within days. But what happens first? Let's uncover the surprising day-by-day changes you can actually expect to feel. Before apple cider vinegar, many seniors describe the same cycle. Meals that sit like a brick, waistbands that dig in, nights of tossing and turning, and mornings that feel foggy before they even begin. But when used the right way, that cycle can shift. Meals leave you light instead of weighed down. Energy holds steady instead of crashing. Hunger fades at night instead of pulling you back to the kitchen. And mornings begin smoother, without that groggy, sluggish drag. Research shows these benefits are linked to how apple cider vinegar helps regulate blood sugar and calm digestion, changes your body begins to feel almost immediately. And these shifts, while simple, restore something priceless, the comfort of trusting your own body again, of moving, eating, and resting without the constant burden of imbalance. Imagine how freeing it feels to sit at the table or step into your day without hesitation. And here's the part most people never realize. Seniors often notice these changes faster than younger people. Why? It all comes down to how your body's balance shifts after 60. Let's explore why that makes apple cider vinegar especially powerful at this stage of life. Here's the part many people miss. Apple cider vinegar only works when it's used the right way. For most seniors, that means 1–2 teaspoons stirred into a full glass of water, taken about 15 to 20 minutes before a meal. Never drink it straight. Undiluted vinegar can leave a burning sensation in your throat and slowly wear down the enamel on your teeth. And more is not better. Overdoing it can upset your stomach or lower your potassium levels. This isn't about drowning yourself in vinegar or chasing a miracle cure. It's about smart, gentle use, giving your body just enough support to bring balance back, without adding new problems. Think of it as a small daily ritual, like brushing your teeth, safe, simple, steady. Done right, it becomes part of your rhythm, helping meals sit lighter and energy flow smoother. And here's the exciting part. When you pair apple cider vinegar with the right foods, you don't just add benefits, you unlock a secret advantage that can multiply its effects on your digestion, weight, and energy. Let's explore those foods next. Before you make apple cider vinegar part of your daily rhythm, there's something important to keep in mind. If you're taking medications for blood pressure, diabetes, or digestion, skipping this step could mean unwanted side effects. But handled the right way, it becomes completely safe. That doesn't mean you can't use it. It just means you should bring your health coach into the conversation. A quick mention at your next visit, even something as simple as, "I'm thinking of adding apple cider vinegar, is that safe for me?" can give you peace of mind. And here's the good news. Most health coaches welcome these gentle, food-based habits. They'd rather see you adding a small daily step than turning to another pill. If you've ever felt like your health coach won't listen, remember, you don't need a long explanation. A simple question, asked with confidence, is enough to make sure this habit fits safely into your life. Because once you've cleared that hurdle, you'll be free to explore something most people never realize, the familiar everyday foods that, when paired with apple cider vinegar, can quietly multiply its power for weight, energy, and balance. Apple cider vinegar isn't a magic potion. On its own, it helps. But when paired with the right daily habits, that's when it can reshape your energy, your weight, and even your sleep in ways you can feel every single day. Think of it as a partner. A short walk after meals to keep blood sugar steady. A little extra protein at each meal to protect your muscles. A consistent bedtime so your body can restore. Alone, each step helps a little. But together, they unlock real transformation. Without this synergy, it's easy to feel stuck. Meals that leave you heavy, mornings that start stiff, and days that drag. But stack the right habits, and the weight on your body and your mind begins to lift. Picture this. Instead of waking sluggish and sore, you open your eyes feeling light, steady, and clear-headed, because the choices you stacked yesterday are still working for you today. And the beauty is, none of this requires perfection. You don't need long workouts, strict diets, or sleepless nights of worrying. Just small, gentle habits working in harmony. And the best part, your body will give you clear signals when it's working, from the way your clothes fit, to how steady your mornings feel. That's what we'll uncover next. Remember those evenings when bloating left you uncomfortable, or nights when cravings pulled you from the couch to the kitchen. Now, picture the opposite, waking lighter, moving with less strain, and noticing your clothes fit more comfortably than before. The aroma of morning tea or coffee greets you calmly. Meals leave you nourished instead of heavy. Nights are peaceful, mornings begin smoother, because your body is finally working with you, not against you. And this isn't about chasing youth or looking 25 again. It's about what matters most now, steady steps, a clear mind, and the freedom to enjoy your days without your body holding you back. That's the quiet gift apple cider vinegar can unlock when used the right way, not a miracle, but a steady ally that helps restore the comfort and confidence you deserve. And before you start, there's one last step you can't afford to miss, a few gentle cautions that protect your safety and make sure these benefits last. So let's bring it all together. The bloating, the restless nights, the cravings that sneak up, they're not signs of weakness. They're signs of imbalance. And that's where apple cider vinegar can help, by steadying blood sugar, easing digestion, and calming the cravings that make weight harder to manage after 60. And that's the real secret. It's not a miracle, and it's not a fad, it's simple, proven science. A tool that works with your body, not against it. Imagine lighter evenings without discomfort, calmer mornings without fog, and the freedom of knowing your cravings don't control you anymore. That's not a dream. That's the power of one small, steady choice. And here's the most exciting part. When you combine apple cider vinegar with just a handful of simple daily habits, the benefits don't just add up. They build a foundation for lasting strength and independence in the years ahead. Every sip you take is either guiding your body back into balance, or letting it quietly slip further out of control. The choice is always yours, but the sooner you begin, the faster you'll feel the difference. You don't need miracles or fads. What you need is knowledge, consistency, and a community of people just like you, seniors choosing strength, energy, and confidence one small step at a time. So stay strong, stay healthy, and hit subscribe to join us here at Senior Club. Make this your first step today, and watch how quickly tomorrow begins to feel lighter, steadier, and more free. And remember, you're never too old, and it's never too late to start feeling better. We'll be right here with you, every single step of the way.